Hello, this is Lillian coming from Zone A, Birmingham, Alabama, with Lillian's Urban Garden. This is where it all started. I'm doing a July update to kind of give you an idea of what my journey has been like and where it is at this point in the summer season. Okay, so it all started in this book right here that says Make Today Great. And you can see written on there is Lillian's Urban Garden. That was what I called it. And so my journey began. Lillian's Urban Garden, Zone 8A. And I put all of my plans in this book. What I plan to do, where I was watering from, what I wanted to plant this year, my thoughts, my ideals. And it all began when? In December 2019. I ordered some things from Baker's Creek. And it's just full of stuff. But what I want to hopefully find is some names for some of the things I have on the table here. Let me see. Those are peppers I planted. This is when I tried the Grow Light experiment. The Grow Light experiment that didn't work well for me. I spent all that money. Those grow lights are sitting right over there. Look in the corner of my dining room, right there in the corner. I disassembled it and took it down because none of the plants I grew with the grow light lived. I had to start all over again. Okay, this is my spring plant start. What I needed: sugar snaps, tomatoes, squash, cucumbers, lettuce, green peas. Okay, it goes on. Those were the peppers. I'm just looking. I'm really trying to find. This was the page on my potatoes. What's the difference in the different kind of potatoes? What I plan on growing. So what I ended up planting were some Vivalders, which were early potatoes. They didn't do well. I harvested my potatoes this past Friday too, and I'm very sad at the outcome. But I did get a few, as you will see in a moment. I did Norlands, red Norlands. I planted those, and I planted some other things. Let's see, those were my winter crops, my brassicas that I planted. Let's see, this was December the 20th. I made and placed a hoop house. Oh, yeah, that was in the small hoop house, the first one I made. I planted over my garlic bed, yeah. Okay, let me go on a little further. This was the big hoop house. I got my measurements for it, and I had it built. Okay, I thought about a worm bin, but I decided against it. I really don't care to work with worms, but I won't run from them. Okay, so I left that idea alone. In January, this is what I did, what I was planting. I did all of that. I tried to keep very good notes on what my plans were, my thoughts were, and what I needed to do. Radishes, my soil mix, seedlings, just name it. Now let me move on through here because I want to find something. I want to see. I know what I'll do. I'll get my inventory list from where I ordered my vegetables from, and I'll let y'all know what kind of vegetables I did plant. Banana plants. I started planting this in February. I got my banana plants from my hometown. They're out there in my garden doing fine. They're growing and I'm excited about them. Herbs, I got my herb garden. With some of the herbs that are here doing okay and some of them didn't make it. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there and show you what I pulled in today. And then I'm going to start getting ready next month for the fall. Well, I'll start planting this month in July. And then in fall, I'll start planting some things. I've got to tear down and rebuild my polytunnel. I would like one larger to be able to do a little bit more. But here we go. Thank you guys for hanging in here with me and for seeing how I started my journey. So I'm sitting down, and it feels good to be sitting because I've been moving around all day, cleaning cabbages, cleaning potatoes, and stuff like that. So now I want to show you what I harvested. In front of me is an Asian honeydew melon. Let's see if I can turn it over and let you see what it looked like on the back. See, it turned kind of a yellowish color, striped yellow, to let me know it was ripe. But as I look at it, I want you to look at it good. I cleaned it, I got the seeds out, and the seeds are now drying for next season. But let me share something. I tasted it and it tastes good. But I feel like I love my fruit kind of ripe. So I could have left it on the vine maybe another week or two, and I think it would have really been great. So the ones that are out there now, I'm going to leave them on the vine and let them get riper because they're not as big as this one. I have some that are about half this size. But I'm going to watch and see how mature I can let them get before I do anything with them. Okay, next, I have cucumbers. With these cucumbers, this one stayed on too long. As you can see, and right here it's already starting to turn, so I'm going to salvage this cucumber. It stayed on the vine too long. When you let them stay on the vine too long, they'll turn colors, and when they turn colors, they're not going to grow anymore. They're not going to grow anymore, and you need to go ahead and get them. Now, this is about as ripe as I let them get, but that one was hid from me. This one was hid, and I didn't see it until it had gotten to this point almost. Okay, so I did pull off 4 cucumbers this week, this past Friday, because I think I got a couple of them earlier, like Monday, and I gave them to a neighbor. Okay, as I go around the table, you're going to see some dried herbs and vegetables as I go around. But let me go to the next thing. Next, I have my bags with that I collected this week of herbs. This is onion and garlic seeds in there. This one has dill seeds. Aren't they beautiful? Dill seeds, that's what they look like. This one has onion and garlic. See? That's what they look like. Now, what kind of onion? I don't know. I didn't do well with labeling. And here's some more laid here. I think garlic is such a beautiful, beautiful flower. When it buds, turning into seeds. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? I love them. And these others are garlic and onion bulbs. Okay. I'm not going to get them off. I'm going to put them in the bag and keep them until it's time to use them. This is a collection of snow peas. Snow peas. I'm not going to open them until it's time to plant. Next, I go this way. I have tomatoes. Look at the big container of tomatoes. Look at the tomatoes. I'm getting ready to make chow chow today, tomato relish, as well as squash relish. So I've got my work cut out for me today. I'm not going to be too long with this. I just want to show you all my harvest that I got this week. Okay, these are my peppers from the garden. These are my peppers. These are my jalapeno peppers from the garden. I've got a handful of green beans that I'm going to put with some other green beans I have in the refrigerator. This is my corn. This is my corn. Now my bell peppers aren't big enough yet. I ain't seen no bell peppers out there. If they are, they hiding. So I bought these two from the store because I'm getting ready, like I said, to cut my vegetables up and things for my chow chow. Now let's see. Here comes the squash. Here comes the squash. Okay. So I should have fun making squash relish because that's what I want. Over here in the middle of the table, it's the cabbage I took in this week. I pulled 3 heads. And this is what I got out of them. This is what I ended up with. I've got to wash and clean them before I grate them. But they're going to make some chow chow. Cabbage chow chow. Okay. Here's my precious garden hat that I cannot go outside without having it on. Okay, let me work my way through here. Here are more tomatoes. Here's some more. I got a lot of little green ones. I'm thinking that I'll at least get about 6 half pints of chow chow out of them. But on the other end of the table is the other container of tomatoes. All right, let's keep it going. Now we're coming to the potatoes. I'm going to move this chair so I can get by. Potatoes. This right here is some that just came out pretty bad. They look ugly too. And I'm going to throw them out. I may throw them out there and see what they do for next year. And right here is potatoes. These are my potatoes I pulled for this season. Now I've got one more patch on the side of my house. I'm going to go out one day this week and pull if I haven't waited too late. But these are my red Norlands. These are more red Norlands. I don't think my experiment worked as well as I thought it would. I planted some of these potatoes in a potato bed with leaf mulch, a lot of leaf mulch, and a little soil, and grass cuttings. I don't think they really did what they would have done. So I'm not going to try that again. And so here you go. Here you have it. This is my harvest. My harvest for the first week of July. I thank you guys for hanging in with me, hanging in here with me. And when I get to canning, I think I'll show some of that too. This will be my first time actually making chow chow. I'm taking it to the next level this time because we really need to be putting back food. All right. So again, this is Lillian from Lillian's Urban Garden. Zone 8A. Birmingham, Alabama. Saying over and out.